Hello everyone, this is Rekha and today we are going to see the topic about the importance of flipped classroom. As Bergman and Sams, who actually introduced this flipped classroom model, is that there are four pillars of this flipped classroom model. In the letters, F indicates the flexible environment, L indicates the learning culture, and I indicates the intentional content, and P indicates the professional educator. In which the first one is the flexible environment. That is, the educators who flip their classes are flexible in their expectation. And next comes is learning culture. That is, the students are actively involved in knowledge construction. And next comes the intentional content. That is, the educators continually think about how they can use the flipped learning model to help the students. And the next one is the professional educator. That is, educators continuously observe the students, providing them feedback relevant in that moment and accessing their work. And you can see in this slide that there is of Bloom's taxonomy. Actually, in the traditional learning model, the lower level of learning, such as remembering and understanding, is happening in a class, while the students are usually left to work on activities that involve higher level of learning outside of classroom. However, in flipped classroom model, learning is flipped. As you can see from the pyramid, students can finish the lower level of cognitive work before the class. As when they come to class, they can engage in higher cognitive levels of learning with peers and teachers present. And because the class time is spent doing hands-on work and thinking critically, teachers can more easily spot knowledge gaps and work to address them in real time rather than waiting until test day to see how much a student understands. So from this we can say that the flipped classroom is more important to have an active engagement in the classroom. And the recent research on this flipped classroom model says that the teachers have good reason to stick on with the flipped classroom approach. The Flipped Learning Network reports that 67% of surveyed instructors saw an important improvement in student test scores after utilizing the flipped learning model, and 80% reported an improvement in the student motivation, and according to the same survey, 88% of the flipped learning instructors reported improved job satisfaction after flipping the classrooms, which indicates that flipped instruction is beneficial to overall learning and teaching experience. And also we have various benefits of using this flipped classroom model. The benefits are: it provides the opportunity for differentiated learning, and the students becomes the independent learners, and it promotes active learning focused on developing higher order skills. As we discussed earlier that the flipped classroom model involve higher level of learning outside of the classroom. And also, it promotes peer interaction and collaboration. The individuals interact with the content prior to classroom. And we can also say that the learners can get an opportunity for individualized attention, And also the learning becomes more prominent compared to the teaching. And we can also say that by implementing this flipped classroom model, we can have the increased efficiency, that is maximizing the class time. Thank you.